Hi everyone, today's video is a brow tutorial. I'm sitting here looking at myself and I'm like, oh my god, you need your brows on, Grace. I actually look so weird without brows. Just goes to show the brows really frame the face and finish off a look. So today I'm going to share with you, because I get so many requests on what I use. I've used the same product for about 2 years now. I have HD brows. I get them done in Tiger Lily Beauty Salon in Rathcoole. I'll leave their website linked below. You can check them out. They do amazing brows. Neve does my brows, just HD brows. She also does embroidery brows where they like tattoo your brows on for anyone that doesn't have brows or wants fuller brows. And also last week I just went into the Benny Bar Benefit in South William Street. That place is just gorgeous. It's just such a nice little place to go in and treat yourself. Either get your makeup, your hair. They do tan, they do brows, they do all waxing. Well, I'm not sure about all waxing, but they do facial waxing. And the girls in there are so lovely. I love that boutique so much. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to show you what I use on my brows. Then I'm going to go away, do this brow, come back, show you the difference the two brows make having them on and not having them on. I fill my brows in every day with the Sleek Brow Kit. This one is in dark. I have dark hair. Obviously, I'm going to go for the darkest colour. For your brows, if you've got blonde hair, you're meant to go 2 shades darker. If you've dark hair, 2 shades lighter. I like to keep my brows to match my hair because I think if I went lighter, sometimes it just doesn't look good. I like a strong brow, but not like plastered on my face. So this is it. It looks pretty grubby because I've been using it for so long. It has the powder here and then the wax on this. So I go in first with my powder. Sometimes I mix my brush in with a bit of both and go on with my brows. Then to set them in place, I use Gimme Brow from Benefit. This is a tiny little brow gel which holds your brows in place all day, gives extra colour to them, and also has tiny little fibres that are going to fluff up your brows. And I like that to add a bit more volume or to make the hairs stand out a bit more, because sometimes they kind of look flat to your face, like flat to your forehead. But if you use the Gimme Brow, it kind of just like fluffs them up and makes them look like real brows. That's what we want. Mine aren't very natural. I'm sorry if you're looking for a natural brow. Mine are pretty well defined and dark and in your face, and I always get compliments on my brows. So today I'm going to show you how to get your brows on fleek. So I currently just have powder on this brow here. I didn't want to put any of the wax on the brush because then it might change the way this brow looks. The first thing I do is just comb out my brows, and I'll show you where your arch is meant to be and where your brows are meant to end, and so on. I am not a brow expert. I know I'll probably have people being like, oh my god, you do your brows like that. They're my brows and I will do them how I please. So basically your brow is meant to start from the side of your nose up. That's where it starts. Then from the corner of your nose right across your pupil up to here is where your highest point should be. So right about there. And then at the end of your eye and the corner of your nose is where your brow is meant to finish. So right about there. So they're the 3 points. And what I do is I use a double-ended spoolie brush out my brows to get the natural shape of them, and then I go in with my powder. I always start off underneath my brow and draw the line around. Then I go through the top of it and bring it down and then fill in the rest. I'm a bit sparse here, so I need to bring that down a little bit. And then definitely sparse up in my arch area. And then I just fill in the top part as well. And this is where I kind of just exaggerate that arch because it's not there at all. Then once I have the powder down, I just comb through again. This just makes them look a little bit more natural, and then I go in again with the same amount of powder. So that is basically my brows filled in. I didn't go over this one a second time. I'm just going to do that and then add the wax to this brow, and then I'll come back and show you this one. So I have the wax in this side of my brow. I'm just going to show you how I do it on that side. It's basically the same thing. I just go from the bottom of my brow and I use a really light hand with this because you don't want to overdraw them, and bring that right down. And then I go in on the top part of my brow. This really just helps to define. And I bring it through my brows as well. And that is basically what I use. And then I'm going to go in with Gimme Brow and I'll show you what this does. This basically is a teeny tiny mascara wand and I just run that through my brows. You can see it's like lifting the hairs up. And that is basically how I do my brows, and it looks so different compared to when I first had no brows on. I know these are really harsh and in your face, but I think they frame my face really nicely and I just like the way they look. That's how I do my brows every single day. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. If you want any more like in-depth tutorials on one specific thing, you can leave that in a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye!